This is step-by-step tutorial on how I make this classic bifold wallet. PDF template for it you will find at my webshop starhandmade.com or on my Etsy shop, links in the video description. First of all, I print the template on a sticky paper. We'll be using wedge tan butter leather in chestnut color for outside piece and wedge tan pueblo leather for inside. Colors bone, cognac, sienna and walnut. Thickness of leather is around 1.2–1.3 millimeters. What sticky paper I'm using to print templates, which leave no marks on leather after removing it. You can use any paper you can get, just do this before. Take piece of any fabric and stick on stick paper on it. This will reduce paper stickiness and will leave no marks on leather. Now I'm making straight cuts with metal ruler and cardboard cutter. I made this design only with straight cuts to be more easy to cut for beginners. Here we have all the pieces. Now it's time to make a brand stamp. I'm preheating stamp on iron and using 1-ton arbor press. Now I will skive upper pockets by using this Palo Santo factory French skiver in size 8. As well, I skived this narrow long leather piece which will be glued to the largest leather piece. Here I'm making marks for slope cuts for pocket joints. Then I'm making these slope cuts and pockets joints overlap each other. I have whole video in depth made about this technique. We'll leave the link in the video description. After I'm beveling edges on both sides. For single leather layer edges I use Palo Santo Edge Beveler size 0. Applying some Tokonol and using wooden slicker and finishing with piece of synthetic canvas. Now I'm making marks for pocket placements, starting from the bottom pocket, placing middle pocket in a way that mark I made before would be where that cut slant starts, and then make mark for upper pocket. Glue which I use is water-based Eco-Stick 1860B. Applying thin strip of glue at the bottom of T pockets and gluing it according to the markings I made before. Then punch the holes and stitch the pocket to the base layer. Then repeat all the process with middle T pocket. After all the T pockets are stitched to the base layer, I glued these tiny slanted areas of the pockets in a way you see in a video. And only then I glue edges of the pockets to the base layer. Now it's time to glue these two pieces. I take piece of paper and put on the largest piece in a way that not covered area is exactly the same size as this long narrow piece of leather. Then I'm applying glue and spreading it. Piece of paper cover area where glue should not be applied. Applying the glue to that long narrow piece as well. Wait till it slightly dries and then attach both pieces. After I sand edges with rotary sanding drum to roughly make it flat, then making stitching groove and beveling the edge. marking holes and then punching it. I use KS blade 4mm diamond shaped pricking irons. Last hole I punch with round dent to prevent stitch from bending at the end. Now I am finishing the edge with toe canal. As well finishing the edges and mark stitching line 4mm of the edge for this tiny leather piece. Then glue this tiny piece with these both pocket bases in a way that these lines I marked would be along stitching holes of pocket bases. And after punch through the same holes to penetrate through that tiny leather piece as well. And then I stitch. For stitching I use 0.8mm Ritza Tiger thread in color tan. After that, beveling and burnishing the edge of this piece. Now I'm attaching these two main pieces together on one side. After I sand edges with rotary sanding drum to make it roughly flat, making a stitching groove, beveling edges, making markings and align if needed stitching holes. And then punching holes. As I mentioned before, I use 4mm KS blade diamond shaped pricking irons for my crafts. I punch it very gently until tips just start to penetrate. And after with reverse pricking iron, I finish holes on the back side. In that way I'm sure my stitch will be nice and straight on both sides. It's time for stitching. If you have any questions regarding stitching, please check my video dedicated to how I do stitching. I will leave link in the video description. And then repeat all the processes on other sides such as gluing, marking a groove, edge beveling, and finish the stitch. Here we have almost finished wallet, just one step left, its final edge finishing. For that I'm using sanding paper in a range from 800s to 1500s. Toconal and piece of rough synthetic canvas. Now that's it. Wallet is finished. We have most classic bifold wallet with 6 cards, pockets, and slot for cash. Thickness is around 5 mm per side. I used around 1.2-1.3 mm thickness wedge down leather. This wallet design fits US dollars and euro bills as well. If you like this simple classic bifold wallet design and want to make it, find a PDF template for it at my webshop strhandmade.com or my Etsy shop. Links in video description down below. If you already bought it, thank you for your support. It encourages me to make more videos and share my experience in leathercraft.